Welcome everybody. If you don't know, I am the Alpha Nerd. This is the Alpha Squad. Check me out on Twitch. We are going to do a complete beginner guide on Scum. I have 40 plus hours since the game came out, so I know what I'm talking about, okay? So yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm going to join a server and I'm going to show you from start to finish what you need to do, what you need to know, where the best loot spots are, or the best loot spot for solo players, and to get fully geared like my man on the right hand side over here. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay guys, once you log in to whatever server you want, you're gonna have a character creation model. Alright, dexterity isn't really used that much. You don't really need the points high in dexterity, so the build that I'm going for is really high strength, really old, so he has higher intelligence. And yeah, so you want intelligence, you want constitution, and you want strength primarily, but if you're muscly, you have strength anyway, okay? Make him look like whatever you want, you know what I mean? Tattoos, white, black, you know what I mean? Intensity of tattoos. So yeah, next stage. You go in here, guys, okay? As I said, dexterity. The only thing you can put up is your stealth, alright? Stealth, important, but right now, not super important. So you're gonna be running around trying to gun people down anyway. That's what I think, or kill zombies. So you want to have the most points being able to go into your intelligence, which will give you these skills down here, strength, these skills up here on the left hand side, and constitution is the right hand side running. So what you want to do is you want to put them up as much as you can, maybe keep it like level, endurance maybe a bit higher than running just for the moment. And then I wouldn't worry about boxing too much, so I myself wouldn't. You want your handguns to be on basic anyway, because you want to be able to make handgun bullets when you get in there. You won't be able to make handgun bullets unless your handgun is on basic. A lot of people make that mistake, so I wouldn't worry about boxing at all, because hopefully you're going to have a gun at some stage. Awareness, I'd put these all on basic and then kind of figure out which one you want the most. So you can have camouflage, survival. That will give you survival. I think gives you more things to make food with. Sniping could be good, so I might put mine on, yeah, put my survival on, it will let me, medium, and then the rest on basic. And that's the way I'm going to build this character, okay? If you want to go by that way, do. If you don't, it's all customizable, it's all preference, so it's up to yourself, okay? We'll do a complete guide once the game kind of advances a bit more, and then we will get to it. Alright, see you in the next one, lads. Okay guys, we're in the server, okay? Looks beautiful, looks nice, alright? What you want to do is, if you want a good frame rate straight away, okay, go into your video settings and just put it down to low. Game still looks great, but you get nice frame rate, higher frame rate than you would, which is great, okay? And the first thing you want to do is you want to take off all your clothes. I know, oh my god, I have 3 slots, why would I take off all my clothes? Alright, this is why. You want to search for rocks. Just search, like, all the patches that let you search should kind of bring up rocks, and you press tab and it'll give you kind of the rocks that you found on your left and your clothes. That will give you kind of what's in your vicinity. Alright, you go straight to crafting. The first thing you want to do is make a stone knife. Easy as. You click that, click on craft. Now don't forget, on the left hand side it says components. This is where it will tell you what you need to make certain items. So right now, if I go back to the ground, there's my knife. You can put it in your hands because you don't have any inventory space right now, but we'll get to that now in a second. We're going to make some bags. Alright, bags are important. You want to have a bag straight away the second you spawn. Now, as I said, components are here on the left hand side. Now with components, it will tell you what you need. You need 3 rags, 1 rope, or improvised rope. So it gives you the options of what you need. So you can have a dirty rags, you can have hide, or you can have improvised rope, normal rope, wire, etc. The first thing you're going to have is an improvised rope and your little stone knife. You can filter through all the different knives. You don't really have it, automatically does it for you if you have the materials. This is what's in your inventory, this is what's in your vicinity. Alright, so what you want in your vicinity is an improvised rope and 3 rags. So I'll get to that in 1 second. Alright, go over, you hold whatever action key, it's either F or in my case E, because I've changed it in the settings. Go cut into rags. You hold the key and it will give you more options. That's another thing I didn't find out for a while, which is really nice to know right now. Then you have your vicinity, you've got your rags. So you've only got 3 rags, so what you want to do is you want to cut up the trousers too. Bit of loading, it's alright, it's okay, we'll get there in the end. Then you got your 3 rags. Now you have 2 spare, alright? And with the 2 spare you want to make the improvised rope. So you come back over to your right hand side, you click improvised rope, and you'll find out you need rag strips, 5 of them. So to get rag strips, all you need to do is go to your inventory again, see the rags there, right click them, and cut into rag strips. Now you need 3 full rags, so make sure you have 3 full rags. You've already got 2 rag strips. You need 5. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna have to cut up 1 more, which I'm allowed because I have 3. That's all I need for the bag. Taking his goddamn time, but we'll get there in the end. Alright, so you've got all the components for a bag. Or a rope first. So you make your improvised rope. You need 1 improvised rope, 3 rags, and a knife, which you've already got. Now, that's what's in your vicinity now. Your knife, your improvised rope, and your 3 rags. You go crafting and you click on courier bag. Is it courier bag? Yeah, courier backpack, and craft. You don't need to stay inside the crafting menu. Another hint is you can do this and look around. Also, if you want, you press tab. If you want to cancel an action, press tab and see this. You just hover over your loading wheel and you click your loading wheel if you want to stop what you're doing. If you start getting attacked or whatever, and then you can stop that. Okay, so you go back to your inventory when the bag is made and you pull it over to these slots here and you just left click and, you know, bada bing bada boom, you got a bag. And then you can just throw all your little spare bits, and if you want an extra rock that you can, I don't know, hurl at someone's face, you got it. Alright, now I will meet up with you guys when we find a town and I'll take it back from there. Okay guys, first thing you're going to do after you make your bag, okay, press M and you'll see the big map. Alright, we are down on B1. You'll see the blue little arrow marker down there. Now the closest town is up this white road and you'll see a big town. Above that you'll have the airport at the top of B1, and to the right of it you'll have a military establishment. Okay, now just bear with me 2 seconds guys, okay? So you see my mouse cursor. So there's the airport, there's another military base, there's a nice town we can go loot and get a few clothes and extra slots. So every bit of clothing you put on will give you extra slots depending on what it is. Tactical will give you a lot more slots than, say, a pair of sweatpants. The best place we can go loot right now as a noob is this one right here. That's C2. You'll see it on the right hand side. You see my mouse cursor. So what we'll do is we'll get a few clothes down here, and then we will head up all the way to here, and then we'll get some loot. I'll make us all geared all day. See you in a bit. Okay guys, we're coming up on the town, as you can see in B1. Now, as I was coming up, I seen this cornfield. Now what you can do is you can come over here, you can search all of these plants. Oh, by the way, don't worry about these drones. They kind of give your position away, but they won't attack you, so don't worry about them. They're just there to kind of let people know. Oh god. Well, there's zombies in this cornfield. Try and take care of them. Now, you use the mouse click to punch. Like the left mouse click. You can block with your right mouse click. Put your hands up like that. Doesn't really affect them too much. What we want to do is actually, we'll pull out our knife. This guy. Oh, 2 of them. Amazing. Amazing. There's 1 dead. See you later. Now that seems like a good trick. If you walk backwards and then forwards, and forwards, backwards, forwards. Seems to work for fighting zombies anyway. Interrupting my tutorial, you shits. There we go. Okay. Woo. Okay, they're dead. Okay, back to the tutorial. Alright. You put your knife away. What I'm gonna do is heal. You can patch wounds. You right click. Patch wounds on the bandages. And your metabolism should show your sickness down here. This is a good kind of time to show this. It'll show your sickness. It says phase sick 1. Physical injury. Now it says treated. So that's treated. It will take a while for your health to go back up, but it should go back up. Now what I was looking for was corn before these guys interrupted me. And you right click and you eat your corn. Now in your metabolism, it will show you all of these stats. Now it seems a bit daunting at the start, but you get used to it. Certain foods give you certain things. So corn will probably, here it is here. It doesn't tell you what it gives you, but when you see the bar, if this will slowly go down, you'll see your bar slowly going up on one of these, and maybe your vitamins. So after a while you'll find out what different things do. I'm pretty sure corn in real life has no nutritious value, so I'm just gonna say that it does fuck all. Maybe a bit of water. Now, you can come over to these zombies and you can hold E and search. Now searching them drops all of the stuff that's on their body. And if you search the two of them, you press tab, go to inventory, you see all of these clothes. Now you can wear these temporarily. They will be dirty clothes. They're not probably the best quality, but they will give you extra slots. So you'll see I'm wearing a tracksuit and a jacket, and the pilot jacket will give you that 4 slots, and this will give you 2. But keep that in mind, like, just even if you're starting off, just take what you can get. You know, you'll find better things later on. These materials, one's good for making fire, one's good for making bullets, gunpowder, and the rubber band. I'm not really sure what the rubber band's good for, but it'll probably come in handy at some stage. Usually making different kind of weapons. Now, get back to it. I'm gonna go into this town and I'll get back to you once I find something interesting. Okay, guys? Now, guys, while I was looting, I came across really, really good items in the game. Okay, these are ones that you want to look out for as a starter, or even an advanced player. Okay, so metal scraps, lead plate, gunpowder, and the only thing that we are missing right now is a toolbox. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, see all of these bullets up here? See this bullet? See this bullet? This bullet? All of these bullets, whatever gun you want, all you need is a metal scrap, gunpowder, lead plate, and toolbox. So if you find a toolbox, if I find a toolbox, or you find a toolbox, we can make bullets. So really important items in the game are the ones shown up in the top right now. Okay, next time I come back, we'll have another important thing, more important shite. Another important tip, guys. Okay, anything you see in the world that's edible, eat it. Now, see metabolism. You want to keep an eye on your metabolism, and down on the bottom right hand side you'll see stomach volume. You do not want your stomach volume to get to 100, because if it does, you will get sick everywhere, trust me. Also, if you eat gone off stuff or raw stuff, you'll see your intestine volume go up. You will get the shits, 100% get the shits, so you do want to watch that too. Now, stuff like alcohol that I have right now, you do not want to drink too much of that, because it will do you in. So what I'll do is, I have a bit of wine, that's it, enough. Then we'll get back to it. Okay guys, here's another tip your way. Canned tuna. Alright? It says you need a can opener to open it, but you don't. Alright? If you left click your can of tuna and if you left click your, say, kitchen knife, okay, that will highlight it as selected. If you right click your can of tuna, and then it will say open. No can opener needed. Took me a while to figure that out, so I think it's a good tip for starters. Alright guys, back to it. Next beginner tip for you guys, okay? Now, you can fill, if you put your a can of soda and you highlight it with the left click, okay, it'll be red. You can actually fill any kind of object, like water bottles, big gallon bottles, soda cans. You can fill them with liquids like water, and you can keep on truck and you can hold water. It is a bit kind of dodgy because you have to look around, make sure no one sneaks up on you. As I said, you can cancel at any time, but yeah, you can fill that up and bring water on the go. Also, these water pumps are in nearly every town. So if you're dehydrated, go to them or go to the rivers seen on the map. You can drink river water right now without getting sick. So if you're only starting, that's probably the best thing to do, is go straight to any water source and drink it. Okay? That will keep your metabolism. You'll see my water's on 23%. Also, if you drink too much water, you will get the runs. You'll see your intestine volume, it will go up really sharp, like really fast. You'll see how many mils of water you drank. So say if I drink 500 mils of water and my intestines fill up, I will get the shits. So don't worry if you start getting the shits, you're not sick, it's just you have to drink too much water. As you can see, the water percentage is still 24%. It will slowly go over time up. As you can see now, it's going up as this percentage goes down. So if you don't notice it going straight up as you're drinking, and you keep drinking and you keep drinking, and then you realize, oh my god, my guy can't stop shitting, that's the reason. Okay? So bear in mind, drink small bits of water regularly. Okay guys, back again. See these drawers that you see in the bathrooms? Always check these, alright? I've already found vitamins in the other drawer already. So you'll see vitamin pills. Very good for this vitamin set here. The only ones that these vitamins won't do is K, D, and just K and D. I'm pretty sure K and D. Now, to get K and D, all you need to do is go and eat mushrooms. You'll see them in the wild. You can eat all the mushrooms you want. Just make sure you're not eating too many, as I said. But once you get some vitamins in, you can press eat all, go to like 10%. You can cancel, put your vitamins back in the box, and slowly over time you will see that your vitamins will go up and they will all be green at one stage. Just keep eating mushrooms and eating vitamins every once in a while if you see your vitamins getting low. Okay guys? Okay guys, alright, quick recording here. My guy got the runs, okay? What happened was I ate a block of butter, my intestines went too high, and my guy just shit himself. Okay, so just watch out. I ate, well, between the sugar and the water and everything else, my intestines went all the way up and up and up, and more than likely it's probably gonna, yeah, look at it, it's going all the way up again. It's gonna be going, the percentage of the intestine volume will go up, so I will have the runs until the butter gets out of my system. You can, if you don't want something in your system, you can force yourself to get sick. All you need to do is hold tab, press on the toilet, get sick. Also, while I'm here, you can force yourself to take a pee, just like so. You can swing it around, you know what I mean? Do circles, whatever you want. You can piss on friends. You can find toilets, get a bit of a drama into it. You know what I mean? You can do upper deckers. There we go. Get here, right? And we'll take a big dirty shit on the top of the toilet. We'll probably miss it all, but yeah, we're just gonna shit on the rim of the toilet, which is pretty nice. But yeah, you need to take shits and piss, because if your metabolism, if this colon and bladder goes to 100% and you are in the middle of PvP with someone, you will stop what you're doing and take a piss or shit. I know this is a bit dramatic, but you want to make sure you're pissing and shitting before you go anywhere into like a hot drop or anything like that. Okay guys, just keep an eye out on that. Now guys, next tip I will show you is how to make a fire. Now, before we make a fire, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some food for that fire. Right now, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they patched it, but I'm pretty sure zombie meat's good to eat. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop up this zombie that we previously killed. Obviously off recording, because that's what I do. We're gonna chop up the zombie, okay? Now he will come into bits like this. Alright, what you want to do is chop up the individual bits. Depends on how many people you want to feed. You can chop up it all, but there's no need to chop up the whole zombie. You just want 3 steaks. Alright, so what you'll see the steaks now. So there's all the body parts, and once I chop them up, he will turn into steaks. Okay, so you get 3 zombie steaks. You want to come over to a bush. Okay, you want to cut the bush. Once your bush is chopped, you will need a large wooden stick and 3 stakes. So what you want to do is you go to crafting. It will take what's in your menu, and it will take what's on the ground and what's on the ground and in your inventory to make stuff. So you come down to food, see small skewer with me, you click that and you craft. You can do this with any kind of animal or person you want. There's your stick, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press E to pick it up, and we'll come over here. So we're gonna make a small fire real fast. What I primarily do is I find 2 bushes that are really close to each other, just so I don't have to move stuff. Okay. Hopefully that zombie doesn't see me now. Stealth isn't that high. What you want to do is you want to cut that bush with my knife, which I had. Okay, we're gonna have to make a new knife. My knife is gone. Put the knife in your hands. You're gonna cut this bush. And you're gonna cut the one next to it. Just takes a bit of time. There's one. Or maybe we'll just... No, we'll need 2. We'll cut this one too. I thought there was actually 2 bushes there. My bad. There we go. And once you have enough sticks, okay, you can craft and go down to improvised fireplace. All you need is 5 sticks and gunpowder. I have 5 sticks and I have gunpowder. You can switch that between paper and rags. So I've got gunpowder, so I'm going to use the gunpowder. Once you craft your fire, you need to light it. Now, let's see, can I make one? But if I can't, I'll just use my gunpowder, okay? So, crafting, you'll see hand drill. There we go. So, see the hand drill? You want to make it 2 large sticks and 1 rock. You craft that. Great. You go back to inventory. You put that fire drill in your hand, okay? It's now selected. You see the red as it's selected. You can put it here, and it's going to be selected whether you press left click or not. Okay, so you left click it, and you right click your fire, and you go light fire. Even if it's in vicinity, you can still do that. Instead of having to put it, if you're full, you don't want to put any more in your inventory, that's the way to do it. You go over, you grab your stick, and then you hold your selection button and press cook. Hey presto, you got a zombie meat stick. And once you get that in your hands, you just go to your inventory, right click and eat all. I wouldn't worry too much about your fat being high. Anything being too high, except for sodium. Sodium is glitched. It will go to 5,000, 12,000. It's just a matter of time before it happens. I'll probably be 5,000 sodium by the time I check that next. Just because I ate all that meat. As you can see, my intestines, it's going up slowly. I don't know if that's because of the zombie meat. I hope it's not. I think it's still the butter. No, the butter's gone. And my stomach volume is really high. So if I ate any more, I would get sick. So that's what we're trying to avoid, guys. Okay? So I'll see you in a bit.